Hello, this is your midday news update on the newsroom. I'm Neil Marks. The Maritime Administration Department MARAD on Tuesday officially commissioned a state-of-the-art tugboat valued at $790 million to enhance Guyana's maritime trade and operational efficiency. Capable of towing and maneuvering ships between 10,000 and 20,000 tons, the tug is designed for a range of functions, including towing, mooring, and pushing operations. The vessel will be manned by a crew of 6. Named the Arau, the vessel was built by a Dutch shipbuilding company in partnership with local firm Farm Supplies Limited. Minister of Public Works Juan Edgell described the acquisition as another milestone in the transformation of Guyana's maritime infrastructure.
I'll briefly highlight some particulars of this vessel. It's the stand tug model, as mentioned earlier from the representative of Farm Supply, 1606. Its length overall is 16.76 meters. The beam 5.94 meters, depth 2.54 meters, draft 2.25 meters. The main engines are two C18 Caterpillar diesel engines. Propulsion power is 894 brake kilowatts. The speed, as mentioned, approximately 11 knots. The bollard pull of this tug is rated as 16 tons. With this bollard pull, Arau can typically assist in maneuvering or towing ships approximately in the range of 10,000 to 20,000 tons dead weight. The increasing size of ships that visit our ports, even though we have not taken away, won't be taking away the role from the private sector, we stand ready to support any emergency. It carries a crew of 6, and it's classed for operation in the coastal waters.
Several individuals were recently invited to identify their house lots at Leonora, West Coast Demerara. With full access to their land, they can now begin building their homes. The government has exceeded its target to deliver 50,000 house lots promised in its 2020 manifesto, with single women, young people, and low-income families among the main beneficiaries.
My name is Renuka Prasad. I'm so overwhelmed getting my land.
Vice President and General Secretary of the PPP, Dr. Jagdeo, has urged supporters to remain vigilant and ensure that the party's massive public support is converted into actual votes when Guyanese head to the polls on September 1st. Addressing a large crowd at the PPPC's campaign rally at Katy Market Square on Sunday, Jagdeo said while the government's track record speaks for itself, victory is only assured if every supporter plays their part in getting voters to the polls. He said victory will be assured only if supporters do the work that is necessary between now and Election Day.
So it is an easy campaign that we have here today. But what is important for elections is getting people out to vote and getting the votes counted. Internet doesn't vote. And so all of the others who are campaigning on internet, posting nice images of themselves, the Mohammeds and the others, without facing the media, they have no policy. They're playing the victim. Nothing to talk about. But the internet doesn't vote, people do, and we have the numbers here. But the massive victory I spoke of will be inevitable only if you do the work that is necessary between now and Election Day. We have to be vigilant. They would come with all sorts of crookedness. We have to be diligent. Every one of you, I expect, who is here will go back to your communities and assist, ensure that people understand our message, that you bring them out on Election Day, that you assist the activists so that when the votes are counted, then what we speak of, this overwhelming victory, will be a reality. It does not happen by itself. And I need every one of you here, man, woman, young people, old, everyone here, to promise me that when you go back to the communities, you will work to carry our message.
Former parliamentarian Tabitha Sarabo-Halley Monday made her first appearance on the 2025 election campaign as a candidate for the We Invest in Nationhood party led by US-sanctioned businessman Azruddin Mohamed. Sarabo-Halley appears on WIN's list of candidates, which was submitted to the Ghana Elections Commission on nomination day. This signals her fourth change in political parties over the last 5 years and her departure from the Ghana Nation Builders movement, an obscure political party she formed in 2021. In 2019, Sarabo-Halley replaced Dr. Rupert Roopnarine in the National Assembly as the representative of the Working People's Alliance. That same year, she became Minister of Public Service under the then APNU plus AFC government. After the defeat of the APNU plus AFC at the polls in 2020, she remained a member of the WPA, which was still one of the parties within APNU. However, later that year, she resigned from the WPA after that party broke ranks with the APNU. To retain her seat in the National Assembly, Sarabo-Halley reasoned that she was occupying the seat as an independent. Shortly after, she launched GNBA and has been the lone face of that party until her reappearance yesterday as a candidate for We Invest in Nationhood. Mere weeks after becoming a Minister of Government, Sarabo-Halley arbitrarily fired several employees at the Ministry of Public Service without reason. The then APNU plus AFC government initially denied the claims, but later commissioned a board of inquiry which found that her actions were unlawful. No disciplinary action was ever taken against her for the dismissals. You can get the latest breaking news and sport at newsroom.gy, and you can also follow us on our social media pages. I'm Neil Marks. Take care.